Hello everybody and welcome to Visit Fylde Coast. In this video I want to ask you for your opinion. I want to ask you what would you do to improve Cleveleys. And there's a public consultation that's underway at the moment and I want everybody and anybody that lives here, works here, visits here to complete it and tell us what you think, because we want to capture everybody's opinions, not just the same people who always are relied on to do the same stuff all the time. So don't forget, make sure before we go any further that you've subscribed to Visit Fylde Coast, that you've hit the little bell for notifications and done all that kind of stuff. And I bet you'll like shopping in this lovely town centre. I've just come out of a shop and discovered that it's stopped raining, so I'm just going to do this before I go back to Rabbit Towers for a brew and a warm and a dry. So there's an online consultation that is live now, and that's online until the end of October. I'll put the link in the top comment underneath and pin it to the top of the comment thread. And it asks a series of questions about what your views are and what your relationship is to Cleveleys. And there's also an in-person event next week. So it's on Wednesday the 27th of October and it's at St Andrew's Church. St Andrew's is the one on Rossall Road at the end of Roughley Road. So if you've got time, you can join one of the discussion groups. So there are going to be a series of discussion groups at timed intervals through the afternoon. Or if you've not got time to do that but you still want to give your opinion, you can just pop in and speak to the team. You can meet some of the ones of us that are involved in the Cleveleys Together group, and you can tell us what you think to this lovely town and what you think would improve it. So we've been having a bit of a chat on Facebook, and there's quite a few of the same recurring themes that are coming up. But although it's interesting to read what everybody thinks on Facebook, we really need to collect that information in a more formal manner. So it's really important that you do either the survey or the event, or both, in fact. So Cleveleys Together is the new partnership board, and on our information it says it's representing the community positively to secure funding and support for regeneration. So in layman's English, that means that we are working hard together. We're all volunteers. We're all working hard together, and we're trying to campaign and lobby and plan for Cleveleys to be the best it can possibly be, so that it thrives and survives for the foreseeable future, because we all know that retail and high streets are changing. We're working with a consultancy called IBI to create a 15-year plan, which is going to be a vision for the town. So this is a chance to do big things. So we'll be continuing doing all the little stuff. So for example, Kirkham Prison are coming back in coming months, and they're going to repaint all the bollards. The town centre volunteers are going to carry on doing the planting up and the weeding and the litter picking and all that kind of stuff. But working with Wyre Council and the regeneration team, this is an opportunity to make a big difference. So for example, if everybody agrees that, well, if a majority of people agree that pedestrianisation would be a good move, then potentially we could apply for funding to do pedestrianisation. If we were to say that shelter, I mean, look at the weather. I'm standing under the overhang at Emmencombe. I'm sheltering from the rain. If we were to say that the weather is a big problem, we might want to look at putting a big canopy over the town centre. We might want to look at doing something like a big winter garden style pavilion thing over where the clock shelter is at the end of the high street. something that's going to cost what I call proper money, as in millions. This is the opportunity to think big and look at doing things like that. So the discussion groups will be asking different questions. They'll be wanting to know whether you think Cleveleys is a great place for a great childhood. Is it a welcoming, involved community that looks after itself and visitors? Is it a happy, healthy and active place? Is it sustainable and environmentally responsible? Is it a place of opportunity for business, work and enterprise? So there's questions like that. Don't be shy. If you want to come, you're very welcome. I'll be doing the 4 o'clock session. And different members of the board are doing different sessions throughout the afternoon. It's from 12 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Wednesday the 27th of October at St Andrew's Church. So, on that thought, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to go across into my favourite shop. I'm going to pay a call into the works and then I'm off home for a brew. Because it's been really quite a cold, damp afternoon. So don't forget, make sure that you sign up. Make sure that you fill the consultation in. Make sure that you come to the event if you can. And we'll see you there. Bye for now.